Yeah, but where are they? Are they ready? You get them, and when they get to the door, I'll... Good morning. Shh. Good morning. It's an absolute... Shh. Thank you all. You've just made my day. Welcome to our final all-school assembly of the year. As everyone knows, we begin the school year with the celebration of our Mighty Oaks welcoming our little Acorns. Today's assembly will find our little Acorns presenting the first diplomas of the year to our Mighty Oaks. Of course, as we think about this group of Mighty Oaks, our seniors, we're incredibly impressed with all their remarkable accomplishments on the stage, in the classroom, on the field, and in other areas of life. Without further ado, I ask you all to please stand as we welcome the class, this year's class, here. Could we give the seniors one more round of applause? Please be seated. As we begin the assembly, first let me note, with so many different things happening, be prepared for it to go a little bit long. However long you expect it to go, imagine 10 minutes longer. The truth is, I think it'll be a very, very special day, an opportunity for us to celebrate our seniors, but so many other things too. With that in mind, I do want to take a moment to ask all of our spring athletes to be kind enough to stand so we can give you a round of applause. Our spring teams have had a terrific time, and in particular, I do want to mention and wish the best to our 3 boats from the crew team that are headed to the Nationals this weekend. Could we ask those particular crew members to stand and to wish them well? And I would be remiss not to ask our baseball team, which just won its 4th consecutive league title, would you please stand? So for those who are interested in watching them play, they were actually at home this afternoon. Am I right about that? 4:30? 4:30 against Episcopal in the state tournament. We wish them the best. I hope people will be able to be there. I want to thank all of our middle school people who were in Annie. We're going to see a little bit of that. And all of our upper school people who have been performing this week in all of the different theater endeavors here in the school, and those who performed yesterday. Can we ask all of those people to please stand? It would be great. And as I'm thanking everyone who has performed, it's really, and I'll say a little more about this as we get to the end, it's my opportunity to be able to thank all of you for what on balance has been a particularly positive and productive year. One of the things I like best about our school is that as a rule, people are remarkably committed to each other and to the community. And we understand the importance of reaching out to make a difference. We also understand that when things don't go as well as we might like, the even greater importance of learning from those situations and being able to stay together in order to do things necessary to become a better and stronger community. I thank all of you for joining me in that endeavor. Would you give yourselves a round of applause? In the course of my time here, I've had the privilege to watch many students graduate. At the same time, I've had the opportunity to see many people in this community become what we call honorary alumni. Who knows what an honorary alum is in this school? Anybody? Good, we need to do this better. The truth is, in order to qualify as an honorary alum, one is a member of our professional team, a teacher, a coach, some other member of the community who's been here a minimum of 13 years, and who in the eyes of students and in the eyes of alumni and others have made an extraordinary difference to the community. It's with that in mind that I let you know we're celebrating any number of people to be welcomed into the Alumni Association today. And before we actually begin the process, I would love it if all of our alumni and honorary alums would be kind enough to stand. Please. In about 2 weeks' time, we'll have 90 plus other new alumni. Join me in congratulating them too. And now it's my privilege to call Catherine forward to present our first honorary alum. Catherine, that does not look good. Are you okay? Yeah. Okay. Sorry about that. What did you do? Sprained your ankle. I hope it's better as we get towards graduation. Hang in there. You okay?
Yeah. Hi, my name is Catherine Worster, and I'm a senior, and I will be attending Syracuse University next year. So, Miss Oslander joined Shipley as a colleague in 2000 and is currently celebrating her 18th year. She is a physical education instructor in all 3 divisions, as well as a fitness trainer. Dr. Pilch said, who says you can't make something from nothing? When Cindy Auslander began, we were just developing our first fitness room and had virtually no real program around fitness. In the time since, she has cultivated and overseen terrific interest and involvement of students and adults. Along the way, she has helped all of us develop a better sense of well-being. Cindy supports so many different members of the Shipley community, athletes, colleagues, and those of us seeking better fitness and well-being. She has played a direct role in the physical and physiological well-being of so many in her world, and encouragement, as well as her challenges to work harder and better, has made a real difference in people's lives. In addition to her role as a trainer and PE instructor, Ms. Auslander served as an upper school advisor and was the grade level dean for the class of 2016. She also served in the upper school counseling from 2007 to 2008. Recognizing the value of giving back to the community, she is a loyal supporter of the Shipley's annual fund. In 2004, Ms. Auslander received the Colleague Recognition Award. The citation noted how she balances a wonderful sense of knowledge with keen enthusiasm and passion. Her ability to communicate effectively with students and adults sets a wonderful tone for the entire community. Her commitment to helping people take care of themselves is appreciated by all. We thank her for all she has contributed to Shipley over the past 18 years and wish her the very best in retirement. We are so proud to induct Cindy Auslander as an honorary alumna of the Shipley School.
Jeff, can you get on this side? Congratulations, Cindy. It's now my privilege to call one of our alums, Griffin.
Good morning. My name is Griffin Brooks, and I graduated from Shipley in 2015 and am currently attending Syracuse University. I am so proud to read this citation for my mom, Beth Boreanis, or Miss Bo as her students call her. She began working at Shipley in 2000 as a teacher in the lower school, and she found her home in the middle school as a history and mathematics teacher and an involved member of the Shipley community. As Dr. Pilch said, throughout her time in middle school, Miss Bo has been a role model for her middle school students in every aspect of life. A talented and committed educator, she's been an important confidant to and connector with students over the past 18 years. Although we are sorry that she will be leaving us at the end of this year, we know she will continue to make a difference wherever she goes and whatever she does. Ms. Bo is known for her role in making Shipley become a welcoming, inclusive, and supportive community. She served as middle school diversity coordinator from 2002 to 2007 and has been involved in any number of things, including Human Rights Day, the Community Supper, and the Multicultural Parents Association. In 2006, she received the Trustee Award for Excellence. The award citation noted that her contributions can best be seen in the relationships she has cultivated with colleagues, students, and families. There is no one in the community who is more well-liked or appreciated. The Shipley School will miss her deeply as she moves on to her next adventure. We are so proud today to induct Beth Boreanis, Miss Bo, and my mom as an honorary alumna of the Shipley School.
So two things. One, you don't either have to be an alum of or going to Syracuse in order to read. I just want to make that clear. But also, as I thank the first two recipients, I have to note that as I watch Griffin, I remember him as a 4-year-old in our pre-K, so it's particularly reinforcing to have you. So welcome back. Congrats. We're going to continue with the honorary in a bit, but now we have a performance. So. Mr. Joy and handbells, you have brightened things up. I could not think of a more appropriate song. Here Comes the Sun, particularly since it's out. You guys were terrific. Thank you. At this point, I wouldn't normally say anything, but at this point becomes a part of this morning's assembly that for me is always a little bit nostalgic as we lead in to the awarding of diplomas to our seniors. It's the turning over the gavel between our presidents. And I just want to take a moment to personally thank Owen and also Ronan, but Owen in particular, for a particularly impressive job he has done, especially at these assemblies. I think everyone has come to love him and to appreciate the kind of school spirit he has. And personally, I've been incredibly grateful that in some difficult moments, he's been even stronger. So I'm grateful for that, and thank you for the job you've done, and I know it's your opportunity. So here we go.
So first, I just want to start off with a little story. So over the weekend, I put a lot of time into this speech. I was really stressed out about it. And one of my friends was nice enough to invite me over his house. And so I get my phone out. I have his address. I say, "Hey, Siri, take me to 222 Laurel Lane." And then Siri replies to me and says, "Do you mean 222 Yanny Lane?" And I'm like, "You got to be kidding me. What do you got? You guys got to tell me. What do you hear? What do you hear?" It's Yanny. It's Yanny. And I think the dress is black and blue, but that's a whole nother debate. So honestly, today's a very nostalgic day for me as my presidency is coming to an end. It's been an unreal year and an unreal experience that I wouldn't trade away for the world. From the meetings to assemblies, speeches, late-night basketball practices, the baseball games that go too long because the hits never stop, 8:20 a.m. classes, and free periods in the lounge, Shipley has given me a lifetime of memories, and I'm eternally grateful. Most of all, I'm grateful for the remarkable people in our wonderful community. And although it would be individually impossible to thank everyone, I would like to acknowledge several people in our spectacular community. Now, first, I want to acknowledge anyone who would consider themselves a friend of mine or a supporter of my presidency. We've had a very successful year, but I can't take the credit. That credit goes to student government and Ms. Dadar. We've done a lot of great things this year that have never happened before. We had the AW7 World Cup soccer tournament in memory of Austin Wiley. The junior-senior football game is back on campus. We had a pep rally with Mr. O as the Gator, and many more fun traditions that student government will continue and expand upon. Can we please give them all a round of applause? And I'd also like to thank the leader of our terrific community, Dr. Pilch. You know, I've been extremely fortunate to live my first 18 years with my father being actively involved, and I know that he didn't have that same luxury. But I do have to say that if this weren't the case, I'm very lucky to have had Dr. Pilch play such an influential part of my life over the past 4 years. And if there's one thing I can count on, it's that both my dad and Dr. Pilch will be there for every baseball or basketball game or there for every big speech I give. And I know that he will be sorely missed next year, and whoever replaces him definitely has big shoes to fill. Can we please all give Dr. Pilch a round of applause? Now, I just have a few more people to thank before we get to the man of the hour, Hank Katz. The next person I'd like to acknowledge is our senior class dean, Mr. Amadon, and I know he probably doesn't want me to recognize him today, but I'd be remiss not to, as he has guided and observed our grade over the past 4 years, and we cannot thank you enough. Give it up. And one more person I'd like to thank before we get to Hank is our current Vice President, Ronan Higgins. Now, I've said this before, but it's extremely easy to work with someone when they're also one of your best friends, which is why I believe Hank and Frank will be such a dynamic duo. And while Hank and Frank compare themselves to Carson Wentz and Nick Foles, I like to compare me and Ronan to Batman and Robin, except we're both Batman. Okay, so let's talk about the passing of the gavel. Honestly, there hasn't been much grooming for me to do, as Hank has been a part of student government over the past 3 years and has a very good idea of what he needs to accomplish. I have the utmost confidence in him that he will not only continue Shipley's current wonderful traditions, but he will make sure that these traditions grow while creating new ones. It has been a pleasure watching him as the 11th grade class president, and I'm thrilled that I have the privilege of leaving the presidency in his hands, as we have developed a solid friendship over the past few years, which makes this transition very heartwarming for me. Now, if there's one thing that last year's all-school president Katie Ballin taught me, it's to not wait until the last minute to buy your successor a gift. And I didn't really have a problem finding gifts, but I did lose the presidential briefcase. Hey, Dr. Pilch, do you have a minute?
Of course, Owen. Is everything okay?
I think so. I misplaced the presidential briefcase.
Please have a seat.
Thank you.
You misplaced the presidential briefcase.
I did, and I need it for tomorrow's assembly.
This is a problem, Owen. What do you think you should do?
You tell me, Dr. Pilch, I don't know.
I think maybe you should assemble a search party and have them look all over campus. Someone's bound to find it.
Sounds good. Thanks, Dr. Pilch.
Good luck.
Team, I've misplaced the presidential briefcase. Now, we need the briefcase tomorrow for the assembly. I'm going to tell you where I've been, and we're going to retrace my steps. Let's go. Get up.
Where's the briefcase, bro? Owen told me you guys were making chicken tenders yesterday and the briefcase is here. What's the deal?
We met yesterday, and we did make chicken tenders, but the briefcase isn't here. But you can check them under the counter.
Owen was definitely here. Yo, Owen said he had singing lessons here yesterday. Did he leave a briefcase or anything? He said it was important.
Well, Owen doesn't take any singing lessons, so he's not here.
Owen said he was sitting here yesterday. Did he leave his briefcase here? It's really important.
Have you seen the presidential briefcase? Owen said he was in here yesterday.
It's not here. I haven't seen it.
Yo, Theo, what are you doing?
I'm in the championship game.
That was last week. Anyways, have you seen the presidential briefcase?
I think Owen had it. He was by the scoreboard earlier.
It's not here.
Any luck? Don't tell me you didn't find the briefcase.
Nothing! Negative! Nothing negative!
No, sir.
Great. Now I have to tell Dr. Pilch to cancel the assembly.
Yeah, you do.
Wow, these papers are important. Oh my God! I can't believe it! I think I have the presidential briefcase. Who could have put it under my desk? I think I'll put the papers in the briefcase, and I have to find a way to get them to Owen. I hope these are real.
Hey, Dr. Pilch.
Hello, Mr. O. Can you do me a favor? I have an important errand for you to be able to run. I have the presidential briefcase, and I need to get it to Owen Verzella as quickly as possible.
All right, I'll be right there.
You'll be here in a minute? Thanks very much. Oh, thanks. You saved my life. Take good care.
Huge shout out to Mr. O and also Max Brandt for the production of the video. Please give him a round of applause. Now I just have a few final words. I just want to reiterate how much I love this place and how grateful I am for the wonderful people around the school. And I need to thank all of you for allowing me to be your all-school president. It's been a 10 out of 10 experience that I would do all over again, and I know that Hank will do a tremendous job next year. And before I end, I just want to congratulate the class of 2018, and for one last time, I'm Owen Vrzella. I love you all, and thank you. And now I just have a few gifts for Hank. So first, I wanted to talk about the passing of the gavel. I really wish I had one of these when I became president, but here you go. And here's a book. It's called All School Presidents for Dummies. I'll show you a few pages. So here's chapter 12, a very nice picture of Dr. Pilch. Here's Ronan. And here's me. It says, I'm always here to help. Just dial 011. Here's the all-school president from the class of 2016, Maya Overton. I think that's all. Go ahead, open this, Hank. And you know, if you guys remember last year, I got Sour Patch Kids for Katie Ballin, and I gave that whole sour, sweet, gone speech. And you know, now that's me, so it's really upsetting. So anyways, here's some Sour Patch Kids for Hank. That's all I got.
Thank you, Owen. Good morning, Shipley. Before I get started, it only feels right to present Owen with a few gifts I got for him. While nothing can compare to that video we have just seen, I'll do my best. Coming into this year, I was not that close with Owen. But as the whole school now knows, Owen has grown into a loud, passionate leader who has led this school with incredible fortitude. And as he gets ready to graduate, I feel comforted knowing Owen won't be too far away should I ever need him. If Google Maps is correct, Owen, I know that the distance from the window of my bedroom to the dorms at St. Joe's is only 2.7 miles away. That's 14,256 feet, but who's counting? So, while I do have your phone number, I figured it may be more efficient to set up these so that I can always reach you. Now, don't worry, Owen, my gifts don't end there. I would never want you to be underdressed while at college next year, so I got you a few gifts from the school store and from the St. Joe's bookstore. But of course, I'm aware that you will never want to forget your glory days on Shipley's varsity basketball team, where you averaged a staggering .67 minutes per game. So I got you these game-worn basketball shoes signed by Jameer Nelson, the 2004 National Player of the Year and proud St. Joe's alum. Yeah. Switching gears a little bit, I want all of you to get to know me a little better. Well, over the past weekend, there was a royal wedding between Prince Harry and an American actress named Meghan Markle. Most of you are probably like, who cares? No one watches that garbage. Well, I'm that person who cares. Not only did I wake up at 4:30 in the morning so that I could watch the wedding live, I've rewatched the wedding 6 times since then because that's how obsessed I am. Now, I may be enamored by the royal wedding for a few more days, but I assure you there's one thing in my life that I've always been obsessed with, and that thing is Shipley. I've been going to Shipley since I was about 4 years old. My sister Sophie went here, my brother Josh went here. I effectively have been a part of this community since I was in the womb. I know the ins and outs of this place, and it is my goal next year to make Shipley feel like home for you, as it has for me for the past 14 plus years of my life. Before I ran for this position, I took some time to reflect and think about why I wanted to be all-school president. As I searched for my answer, it became clear that it was my chance to give back to the community that has helped me mature, learn, and grow. To the friends, teachers, and administrators who have taken the time to get to know me, care about me, and invest their time and effort into me. You see, I realized that why I wanted to run for this position had nothing to do with our new facilities, athletic accomplishments, or our academic reputation, but it had everything to do with the people, because I have learned that it is not always what you do that matters, but it is who you do it with. I've been fortunate enough to have countless friends cheer me up on a down day, teachers encourage me inside the classroom to attack academic challenges, directors who have pushed me to step outside my comfort zone, and advisors who have taken a genuine interest in the person I would like to one day become. I saw this position as my chance to say thank you to all these people, and to continue to strengthen what I believe is this school's defining characteristic, a strong community. So, for the first time, it is my pleasure to say, my name is Henry Katz, and I'm your 2018-2019 All-School President. I'll make you proud.
It's my pleasure to introduce the Upper School Orchestra today, who will be playing a very innovative piece featuring a brand new percussion instrument that's featured on the table up front. And it will be performed by a very distinguished and special soloist. Please welcome her to the stage.
It does have an A, Dr. Gavel.
It's my pleasure to call upon Nick as we move forward with further inductions to honorary alums.
Good morning. My name is Nick Zimmerman. I'm in the 8th grade. Miss Serino, she joined the Shipley community as a member of the Sage Catering Service or team in 1999 and has been a member of our business office since 2004. She has been a proud Shipley grandparent since the beginning of this year when I became a student here. During her 14 years at Shipley, Miss Serino has volunteered in a myriad of ways. Dr. Pilch says she emphasizes what Shipley is about. She is a selfless member of the community and a fine example of our motto, courage for the deed, grace for the doing. Her work over many years with the Will Tripley Tutoring Program, a program founded in memory of Will Tripley since 2002, that provides young students from Chester an opportunity to enrich and strengthen their reading and writing skills, is one such example. And each and every day, she does the little things to strengthen everyone who comes in contact with her. She is simply the best. It is not surprising that in 2003, she received the Colleague Recognition Award, and in 2014, she received the W. George Coleman Award for Excellence. In that nomination, she was described as one of the hidden jewels of the Shipley School, greeting everyone in an upbeat manner and emulating friendship, friendliness, and approachability. As I know, she is someone who can come to her with a question you'll get a great, straightforward, helpful, and pleasant reply. She is a college chair of Shipley's annual funds. She has volunteered at Shipley's spring auction and has served as a member of the All-School Advisory Committee. And she has served as a mentor to new colleagues for the past 7 years. In honor of all she has done for the Shipley and in recognition of the colleagues, mentor, and friend she has been to all, we are proud today to induct my grandmother, Christina, as an honorary alumni of the Shipley School.
Now it's my pleasure to call upon Jasmine and Savannah, I believe. Thanks.
Good morning. My name is Savannah Naib, and I am a senior and will be attending the University of Pennsylvania in the fall.
Hi, I'm Jasmine Powell. I'm also a senior, and I will be attending Brown University in the fall.
Maria has been a member of the Shipley community for 16 years and currently serves the community as a co-director of Community Life and Service Learning and as an upper school seed teacher. She joined Shipley in 2002 as an upper school counselor and has served the community in a variety of roles ever since. Dr. Pilch said, Maria has made an incredible and lasting difference in the Shipley community, touching students, colleagues, and families. She is motivated by the desire to serve, and she has served Shipley with compassion, commitment, understanding, and love. She is a terrific educator and a better person. Her legacy will be seen through the things we say and do. I thank her for making all of us, Shipley, and the world better. Although she is leaving as a colleague, she is planning to stay involved in the school. Her and her spouse Kim's wonderful children, Josh and Madison, will continue as students at Shipley. I want to thank her for being more than just a teacher to me. I love you, Mom.
Maria has held many titles: 9th grade seed teacher, service learning coordinator, student leadership advisory planning coordinator, seed teacher, student advisor, and co-director of community life, just to name a few. Maria deeply cares not only about her students, but about humanity, and embodies our mission's commitment to compassionate participation in the world. Maria has helped develop and nurture our partnership with the Braintree School in Uganda and the Andrew Jackson School in South Philadelphia. And she has also empowered our students to lead Super Saturday, Impact Day, the Thanksgiving Food Drive, the Carol Axelrod Blood Drive, and other service and social justice initiatives. In 2006, Maria received the W. Gregory Coleman Award for Excellence. The citation described Maria in this way: an incredibly spiritual individual. She relieves our fears and helps us forgive ourselves for our errors and see the positive in the most difficult situations. She values others for who they are, not what they are. We are proud today to induct Maria Stroop as an honorary alumna of the Shipley School.
Good morning. One of the highlights of every year for me is the middle school musical. This year we got to do Annie, and it was fun, and it was energetic, entertaining. And so we'd like to bring a little slice of that to you today. These are the orphans from Annie. They don't quite look like orphans today, but that's what they played. They live in this orphanage, and they have a terrible, terrible head of the orphanage who's so mean. Her name is Miss Hannigan. And so you'll hear them sing about how hard their life is, but you'll also see one of the students being Miss Hannigan and kind of poking fun of the way she orders them around. So from Annie, this is It's a Hard Knock Life.
It's a hard knock life for us. It's a hard knock life for us. Static treated. Static kisses. It's a hard knock life. Got no folks to speak of, so it's a hard knock growing home. Cotton blankets. Empty bellies. Don't it feel like this wind is always howling? No one's there when your dreams at night get creepy. No one cares if you grow or if you shrink. No one dries when your eyes get red and weepy. From the crying you would think this place would sing. Oh. Empty belly life, bright and smelly life, full of sorrow life, no tomorrow life. Santa Claus we never see. Santa Claus, what's that? Who's he? No one cares for you, a snitch, when you're in an orphanage. It's a hard knock life. You'll stay up till this sun shines. Like the top of the Chrysler Building. Yank the roses from her chin. Shove her with a safety pin. Make her drink a Mickey Finn. I love you, Miss Hannigan. Strip them beds. I said get to work. It's a hard knock life for us. It's a hard knock life for us. No one cares for you. It's lots of medicine in an orphanage. It's a hard knock life.
down, everybody. Thank you all. Would you give them another round of applause? Here's Spencer to read the piece for our final inductee. Spencer? Hey, bud. You look great. Thank you.
Good morning. My name is Spencer Rhodes, and I am a senior. I will be attending Northeastern University in the fall. John Zellick has been a member of the Shipley community for 20 years and currently serves as Director of Technology, Co-Director of Security, and Upper School STEAM instructor. Dr. Pilch said, John is a remarkable individual, not one to bring notice to himself. His contribution to Shipley can be seen on a daily basis. During his 20 years, the use and number of computers have increased almost beyond description. Although he has not done it alone, he has played a significant role in developing the efficiency and effectiveness with which we do things on a daily basis. In addition, his contributions can be seen through the fine work he has done helping us to develop and implement our efforts to keep Shipley as safe as possible. And we would be remiss not to mention the wonderful job he has done teaching in our upper school. He does it all, and he does it well. We will miss him. As Dr. Pilch suggests, Mr. Zellick has played a vital role in both the growth and the use of technology on campus and the ongoing efforts to make the campus and community safe and secure. As a result of his efforts in partnership with others, Shipley is recognized for its commitment to the safety and security of our community and the work we have done in that regard. While his contributions in the areas of technology and safety are many, it is his work in the classroom that has brought him real satisfaction and meaning. He offered the first of Shipley's STEAM courses, including digital design and 3D printing and Java. He currently teaches Python and enjoyed seeing middle school students visit the class to try out the games upper school students created. We thank Mr. Zellick for all his contributions to Shipley over the past 20 years, and we wish him well in retirement. We are proud today to induct John Zellick as an honorary alumnus of the Shipley School.
It's now time for us to move towards the celebration of our Mighty Oaks. As Mr. Amadon comes forward, can I just ask everyone to just rise for 1 second, stretch a little bit because we've been there.
I think it's appropriate, unfortunately. Good, Steve. I will. Should I seat them? Please be seated. Good morning, everybody. I'm Chuck Amadon. I've had the privilege to be the dean of the class of 2018 for the last 4 years. We've had a lot of laughs. We've had some challenges. As my friend Jerry Garcia would say, what a long, strange trip it's been. I know some of the parents will understand that, and I think Will Morgan might. Anyway, I think this is the part of the show we've all been waiting for. So without further ado, the class of 18 is going to be presented their diplomas by the Little Acorns.
Last fall, the senior class welcomed the pre-K kindergarten, and first grade kids to Shipley at our first all-school assembly. We were new to Shipley like tiny acorns in a rich and abundant soil. The seniors looked like mighty oak trees to us then. Today they look even stronger and more fully grown. Over the year, we have had a chance to get to know our mighty oaks, and now we, the Acorns, would like to say goodbye and good luck to them. From the pre-K, kindergarten, and first grade Acorns to the senior oak tree diplomas from the Shipley Forest.
Hello, my name is Andrew Burrs, and I'm in the 11th grade. Kelsey Beachel. Zachary Bradlow. James Bruno. Ashley Gundy. Madeline Helmers. Henry Hipp. William Layden. Ian McGrath. William Morgan. Maya Virgil. Dylan Pinicello.
Hello, I'm Lindsay Davis, and I'm in the 10th grade. Jasmine Powell. Chloe Prem. Thomas Sobelman. Bella Trachtenberg. Catherine Worster. Casey Brown. William Bullitt. Joseph Drake. And Radik Patel. Sydney Regalia. Adair Taylor.
My name is Abigail Keynes, and I'm in 9th grade. Danielle Taylor. Brittany Wells. Stephen Zhang. Kyle Blumenthal. Carter Payton. MJ Adesanya. Samantha Brown. Dana Herman. Angela Quinn. Connor Bryan. Jake Burwell.
Hi, I'm Sydney Raymond and I'm in the 8th grade. Jordan Castleman. Annabelle Kavanaugh Kerr. Lydia Chambers. Wiley Chambers. Henry Cochran. Lizzie Catetta. Lucy Duke. Kieran Edmonds. Carly Fumo. Griffin Gallagher.
Hi, my name's Selena Lee and I'm from the 7th grade. Mike Gerisi. Hannah Gold. Gigi Goodwin. Gigi Gravina. Eliza Green. Marcus Gerkanak. Nolan Hamilton. Eli Gurrell. Zach Henry. And Ronan Higgins.
Hi, my name is Savannah Rennie Gordon, and I'm in the 6th grade. Dill Howard. And Cole Humes. Ian Humes. Cami Johnson. Victoria Kane. Jack Keith. And Parker Kim. Amelia Kaufman. And Claire Lapid.
name is Oliver Dodge and I am in 5th grade. Colin Lawler. Olivia Livinati. Tina Liu. Grace McDonald. Karen Matab. Leah Margolis. Paige McCollum. Rachel Menzioso. Claudia Menzioso. Jeremy Miller.
Hello, my name is Richard Spencer and I'm in 4th grade. John Moore. Savannah Nade. Fire Nugent. Charlotte Norris. Ryan Parker. Alex Parada. Sophia Piasecki. James Rademile. Spencer Rhodes. Blake Rodak.
Hi, my name is Chloe Becker and I am in 3rd grade. Charlie Ryan. Phoebe Scherer. Sam Sessoms. Natalie. Maya Sherwood. Tom Slot. Kit Smith. Sarah Stevens. Josh Stewart. Gerald Sweeney.
Hi, my name is Adam Atkins and I am in the 2nd grade. Cole Sweetman. Samantha Tapper. Thorogood. Stella Tong. Owen Versella. Jack Volker. Jerry Wang. Max Warshall. Labria Wilson. Anita Zhu.
Can we give the class of 2018 a round of applause? I know. God.
I don't have a chair.
Our positive education theme this month was perseverance, and the song you're about to hear really typifies perseverance. We're featuring 4 students today: Jackson Prizer, Thatcher Adams, Riley Haberman, and Sadie Showerman. Please enjoy The Champion.
They're gonna say that I did it for the glory. Don't think that I did it for the fame, yeah. I did it for the love of the game, yeah. And this is my chance I'm taking. All that old records I'm breaking. All you people watching on the TV, you go ahead and put your bets on me, yeah. I've been waiting my whole life to see my name in lights. I am invincible, unbreakable, not possessed with the drama. It's just for the hurt, but it's all for the honor. Ace for my attitude, working through the patience. Money comes and goes, the M is for motivation. Gotta stay consistent, the P is for persevere. The I is for integrity, innovative career. The O is optimistic, open and never shut. And the N is necessary, cause I'm never giving up. So they ask me how I did it, I just did it from the heart. Crushing the competition, been doing it from the start. They said that every champion is all about his principles. Chorus!
Would you join me in giving them one more round of applause? So, as we move quickly through, first, I want to go back and thank Owen one more time. I thought you did a terrific job today. And Henry, we know you'll make us proud. You'll lead with integrity, conviction, and a real sense of what the community is about. So I thank you and the entire Student Council to be for all you've already done, but all that you'll do next year. Would you give student government from both years a round of applause? As people know, at our all-school assemblies, I like to take a moment to celebrate birthdays of the week or month or wherever we are, actually week. So I'm going to ask the following people to just stand and be acknowledged. And I'm going to ask the person celebrating today to be kind enough to stand and have us sing happy birthday to her. But our students are Stephen Zhang, Henry Katz, Zoe Quayle, Jacob Polavina, Yemi Carmichael, Carolina Riley, Cameron Long, Sarah Stotzel, Petey Berthold, Yordi Hart Carmichael, colleagues, Ms. Gibson, Chris Jackson, Ms. Line, Mr. Mata, Ms. Naomi, Mr. Showerman. If they could all stand, please, just to be acknowledged. And if I could ask today's celebrant, and I apologize for embarrassing you, Chloe, but Chloe Sobel, if she'd be kind enough to stand so we could sing. Is she here? Yeah. Can we sing happy birthday to Chloe, please? As we know, as we were wishing our seniors well, it's a time when others, both students and colleagues, will also may be moving on, and I want to wish them all the very best. And in particular, I want to mention our colleagues in this particular moment. And the first 6, I'd just like to ask to please stand so we can give them a round of applause. Alex Cadell, Molly Fernandez, Caroline Saunders, Sebastian Glusman, Tess Hooper, and Lauren Wines. Could we give them all a round of applause? And if you could join me and I could ask each of the next 5 to be kind enough to please come forward and receive a bouquet if you've been here 12 years or longer and moving. Usha Ballamore. Maria? Cindy Oslander. Miss Bo? And Mr. Zellick. If I could ask all of those departing colleagues at the end, we'd like to take a picture of the group, if that's okay. I know that today's assembly has been long, and what I have found myself doing is reflecting both about where we are and about where the school has been. I think everyone realizes, I hope you do, that next year we're going to celebrate our 125th. And in fact, the end of my few words will wish the school a happy birthday. But in that context, I want to share just an anecdote that has inspired me during my years. It captures a little bit of the history. How many of you have heard of Miss Spear? Okay, so Miss Spear was the head mistress of the school from 1944 to 1965. And when I first became the head of school back in 1992, she was very much alive and very much a part of this community. She was in her mid-90s. And though she could not see because her eyes had gone, her vision was terrific. And there are a lot of anecdotes I could share, but I want to note that I would get to have lunch with her as regularly as possible. She lived at Waverly Heights. Everybody know where that is? And when we would have lunch, there were a few things that would happen. One was I'd get to hear just a little bit about her time in China when she'd been interned back before she became the head mistress. It was always incredibly powerful. And it actually has a slightly different meaning for me today because my wife and I had the privilege to visit China a few weeks back. But then we'd sit and have lunch. And at the end of lunch, the conversation would almost always go like this. Miss Spear would take 2 or 3 or 4 minutes and talk about the school that she had been the headmistress of. She had talked about the thoughts, the dreams, all of the things that, remember, it was a single-sex, boarding, all-girls school that also had day students. And she talked about the things that were important at the time and how fundamental to that was the growth of the school from the perspective of being more diverse and more welcoming to people from all backgrounds in the world. And then she'd give me a minute or two to talk about the school that I had become the head of and was the head of at that point in 1992. And I share in my thoughts what I hoped was the case for us in terms of moving forward. And then the most important part of the conversation from my perspective is what took place next, when we would begin to address the question, what will the school be in 10 years? The first time I went to answer that question, I had no idea. I could barely see 10 minutes in front of me. And now, having had the privilege to be here 2.5 times over from that 10 years, I understand the importance of continuing to ask the questions of what it takes to meet the needs of students today, and most importantly, as we move forward, what it will take down the road. I can't tell you how important each and every one of you are in that process. As we build this community to be the most welcoming it can be, to deal with difficult moments in constructive and positive ways, and to reach out and care for each other as we continue to strive for excellence in everything that we do. And I mean that not just from an academic perspective, not just from an athletic or performing arts or fine arts perspective, but also from a personal perspective in terms of the things we say, the things we do, and the things we strive to accomplish. That, to me, is the heart of what this school is about. And that, to me, is what you all are about. And I'm grateful to each and every one of you who play a role in that process, because whether you know it or not, what we're doing today will shape not just your lives as you move forward, but all of our lives. It's with that in mind that I'm privileged to bring the past 75 years together, and I ask you to join me in giving Ms. Spear and all of my predecessors a round of applause for helping to create the history. And now, with that in mind, I want to thank everybody for what I think has been a very positive and productive year, recognizing that we're not yet through it. And I wish everybody the very best over the next couple of weeks. I want to thank everyone who has made an extraordinary difference in our assemblies. I want to thank everyone who simply made a difference in the school. With that in mind, I want to let you know that in celebration of the birthday, but also in recognition that historically all events, or many events, used to end with cookies and punch of some kind, that when this assembly is over, we'll head back outside and actually enjoy some things out there. So as we prepare for that, let me ask everyone to please stand. Let me wish Shipley a very happy birthday. Let me ask, in fact, do me a favor, just appease me once. On the count of 3, would everyone simply say happy birthday, Shipley, for me? Yell it loud, please. 1, 2, 3. And so with that in mind, as I congratulate our class of 2018 for the last time until graduation events, could we join in our school song? Terrific. Have a wonderful, 3 things. Have a wonderful end to the school year and a happy summer. Please be kind enough, unlike most assemblies, to leave the chairs where they are. We have an event this afternoon. Leave the chairs where they are. Thank you. Have a good day.